Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Pleasure to have you here today, this lovely day. Now I gotta be honest, this is not exactly how it should be. The numbers in the top left aren't quite right. Give me 1 second here to try to get these going. But welcome, it's good to have you here today. Rosie Thorns, Rodzilla, Hiram Roach, Ryan, BHIO Daddy, E-Rop, Rodzilla, Volten. Good to see you guys. So my last live stream I did on this, so I can copy the numbers, really. That's all I can do. Better be a good stream. This interrupted me listening to The Thing That Should Not Be by Metallica. Well, I'll do my best. I will do my damnedest for you. Zero got fat and short. Hey man, he's let himself go. Don't worry about it. Huh. Something's not right there. Hold on. Let me go. Hold on. Sorry. Sorry, everybody. I'm sure this is what you came here for, though. You like Zero's new helmet? Yeah, he's been doing something. Okay, that's literally all I had was just runs. So, I thought I had a whole fancy counter up there for everything we've ever found while doing this, but I mean, I like keeping it simple anyway. Me personally, I like keeping it simple. I don't like having a counter for every item in the game, but that's just me. So we were at a total of 412 runs last time we did. Okay, so that number's actually right. So let me just get rid of you. Get rid of you. And get rid of you. And you are not pots, you're runs. Okay. All's well that ends well. Well, everybody. If you don't know what I'm doing today, the World Drop Skin Farm, as the title states, basically, there's a couple methods I've got to do it. One of them involves breaking vases, and the other one involves, not Merlin's Temple, the other one involves Magni's Lighthouse. Okay, make sure this is everything right. Zero's been in the gym like some of you should be. Hey, don't call me out like that, PHIO Daddy. I don't get my workout in the gym. I get my workout on the trout streams, brother. I tell you what, reeling in those fucking monster brown trout like I catch, that's a workout in itself. Okay. So, today... Actually, no, let me just go back. I don't know what I'm doing. I saw Merlin's Temple and my first gut reaction was to run away. But we actually want to be there. Fish just leaked a vid. I leaked a vid. I didn't know. I had no idea. Okay. So, this is the farm, guys. The World Drop Skin Farm is vases. What's the success rate on Magni's Lighthouse? I've gotten one skin in however long I've farmed. It's probably been over 20 hours at Magni's. So like one skin in 24 hours, we could say. One skin per day of farming. No game audio. God, what is wrong with me? I do that every single time. Okay. And also we are looking for purple and green loot beams. That's the rarity of the skins. Two of them are going to be purple, one of them is going to be green, or maybe the other way around, but Hulk colors. And that's it. Which rarity are you looking for again? Those two. You got the Relicon? I should. I did before. Let me check. Could have unequipped it. And I've also got this here monster, 0 sugar, blue Hawaiian. Oh yeah. Oh, I see what you mean, Rosie. Yeah, just a little Easter egg is all. Okay, wait, did I miss one already? Oh my god, I'm an amateur. Okay, yeah, give me some time to get back in the groove, everybody. This is a very sophisticated farming route, and I'm just not quite used to it yet. Later on today, we might also go to Magni's, because I know that breaking bases can get a little bit monotonous after a few hours. I'm going to join you in the energy drink department. There you go, AZ. What you sipping on, big dog? Nothing. And the Fabled Tortoise, yep. Gotta get that. Also didn't even check for the relic like I said I was gonna. And do you got replay buffer on? God, Rosie, you are... Why don't you make a YouTube channel, Rosie? You're the real YouTuber here. Okay. Oh, I do have the blood on. See? Look, see? Rosie's right again. I gotta stop giving her too much credit. And then we have the sniper comm on. Now that's why we're fucking slow as shit. Okay, now we can do the farm like God intended, everybody. Now we are talking. Just look for green and purple. That's why I'm not paying attention to the loot. I'm just looking to see green or purple. Or, you know, orange or pearlescent, but that'll stick out like a sore thumb. Nothing. Well, there you go, Rosie. You're on your way then. Do you upload though? Yeah, that's an important part. Classic Red Bull like the trash I am. Hey, I can't fault you there, AZ. I can't disagree, man. But welcome to number 1. Let me get that. Let me get all these. How is my inventory full again? Didn't I put everything away? God damn you. Okay. I gotta have something. I can throw that out. That's 2. Lob singularity. You can go. And okay, we're okay. Just want to make it so the only gun that I have is the infinity, then I spawn with it in my hands. Okay. Maggot, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. How are you doing today? World drop 94 sham before another skin. I mean, it's honestly, they're probably about in the same ballpark of rarity here. SMG. Bandity Smig. Switching just a run counter. Also, congrats on finishing your 100% zero. Thank you, DRT, and welcome to the stream. Also, I thought that was a fucking skin. The shields always get me, dude. Always the shields. Got 2 uploads. Gonna be 3 soon, maybe. Got a vid recorded that's very mid, but I'm gonna edit and post it. There you go. Hell yeah, Rosie. Make sure you put that in the Discord channel when you upload it. You still don't have every skin? Thought you done with everything. Well, if you finished the video like a true fan, man. Let me stop. No, I just need to get the 3 world drop 0 skins still. Which I said it in a few videos, but I said it also at the end of that video that they're just so ungodly rare, it would take too long to include them in the series. I've already put in an insane amount of time farming them and I don't have them, so just for the sake of getting that series finale out while anyone gives a shit, I kind of had to, if you know what I mean. Like, I could have released the finale in 6 months, but then it probably would have got 6 views, or that's the way I feel anyway. Because everyone's like, oh yeah, that playthrough. I thought didn't he finish that? No? I don't know. I watched Gray ending, but not entire. Hey, I don't blame you, Maggot. The Gray, yeah, that was the true ending. As long as you watched that, I'm happy. That was the most work I ever put into an edit. I used a song and a film effect at the same time. Gross. Cried during the ending. I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not, but hey man, either way, I'm glad you watched it. I'm glad you saw it. You are a class mod. Where's Dark Pebbles at? To make me feel bad about how much loot he's gotten from these. I'm already maxed on Iridium. No point. Now we need the 7 Days to Die series to come back. I've been grinding 7 days off stream, off camera. It just doesn't do well on the channel, so I didn't bother recording it. But that new update's pretty good, other than a couple things. Orion, welcome to the stream, brother. Good to see you. Missed you yesterday. Hiram, I haven't recorded any of it. There's no 7 days for you to see, man. I'm sorry. It would get no views, Hiram. Post them as members only vids. I don't know why I didn't think about that. I could actually do that. That's a fair point. Do it for your heart. Well, I've been playing the game anyway, you know what I mean? It's not like I'm not playing it because I'm going to get low views. I'm still playing it. What hack and slash game weapon would make a great Borderlands weapon? Personally say some of Dante's guns. I've never played that game. I think that's Devil May Cry, but I've never played it. I don't know. A Skyrim steel greatsword would go pretty hard if they can mod that in. That'd be pretty cool. You guys should know he's only in it for the money. If I was only in it for the money, I'd upload everything. I'd upload every single thing and it would just be a slop channel. Have a good one, E-Rop. Thanks for coming, man. Do a 7-day long supercut of the BL2 run instead. I've already talked about the supercut before. I would do a supercut, but I didn't save all the footage of the videos, so I'd have to download them off of YouTube, and they'd have bad quality if I did that, and so it would look bad, so I just don't want to do that. I will be making a supercut for the BL3 playthrough, though. At least up to when I beat the main story. And then I might make a second... I might do it in 2 parts. The first part is me beating the main story of BL3, and then I'll do all the DLCs in the second part. But that's the only supercut you're probably going to get. Overwatch 2, Rainbot 6 Siege, that's so real too. Call of Duty Warzone and Fortnite. Yeah, you know, I could jump on either. Honestly, Overwatch 2, if I did that, I'd be killing my channel. No one likes that game. Rainbot 6 Siege, there is a community there still. But I wouldn't be able to play that game. I'd want to die. So, couldn't do that one. Call of Duty Warzone, I think that game's dead. If it's not dead, it's just children and drug addicts, and so I don't give a fuck. And then Fortnite, eh. Maybe I'll join the Fortnite bandwagon. Sounds like a good idea. Oh, that was run 420. I'm so sorry. It's 420. That was run 420, but we got nothing, so who cares? Have you ever had a weapon disappear from your inventory in Borderlands? I did. I would like to share my story. Hey, feel free to share your story if you have any more to share, but I think I have, actually. I had a full inventory. It was in BL2. I had a full inventory. I was actually in this map even. I was doing the arena. And I swapped an item. I forget what it was, but I think I tried to unequip a grenade mod. And I had a full inventory, and I clicked on another grenade mod, and it just deleted the other grenade mod. Which is a thing that can apparently happen. So yeah, that did happen to me. Nothing. Come on, man. I can't be getting disappointed. I mean, I guess I can because this is our 422nd run and we still haven't gotten a world drop skin, but we just started today. Meowless, welcome to the stream, and Dennis, welcome to the stream. Good to see you guys. The effervescent swap glitch. Oh, it's effervescence only. Didn't know that. Recorded some hardcore Minecraft gameplay I might upload. That's nice. That's nice, Orion. I hope that goes well for you, man. Lost a Lascaux going through the Bloodshot Stronghold. Showed up in the path to Wilhelm. I lost it at the start. Even before we had that area discovered. So I'm going to guess is magic or a world drop. Whoa. The Lascaux? I didn't know Lascaux could drop anywhere but in the cave. I don't know everything about Borderlands. Nothing there. Yippee! Does money counter not come up when you pick up cash if you already have max cash? It's probably true. Yeah, does not pop up. Fishman is my favorite torta. Wow, thank you, Orion. And you're my favorite YouTube moderator. I'd say both terms are equally derogatory. Nothing. I gotta do the fast save quick. I gotta get back in my game. Fish, my favorite gringo. Thank you. Thank you, Rodzilla. Fish stick on a stick needs to do BL2 as TF2 mercs. I don't know him. That must be YouTube you're talking about, but I'm not familiar. Although I should be. A fellow fishy brother. Don't let Krieg Explosion find this out, Fish. Hey, Krieg Explosion is a quality moderator, but he's just not here all the time. That's all. He's usually here every stream, but not all the time. Orion's a bit more consistent. Holy mackerel looking motherfucker. Okay. Okay, Rosie, calm down now. Holy mackerel. You gotta start paying Orion, to be honest. Okay, well, the moment he does his job correctly for the first time, I'll consider paying him. Okay? But until that time, I'm gonna not pay him. Trash Good, welcome to the stream, brother. Good to see you. No problem, Rosie. Anytime. Are you farming on 100% zero? That's right, Mabu. These are still technically a part of the playthrough, but they're the post-credit scene. You know in Marvel movies where there's a post-credit scene? That's this. Nothing. How's it going? Happy 4th. Oh yeah, happy 4th of July, everybody. I almost forgot. And it's Friday, dude. It's a beautiful day today. Hope everybody has a good 4th of July. My presence is a present, Fish. Yeah. Yeah, you present to me unending pain and torment. $250th 4th of July. Oh, really? We got the quarter century? Or is it century or is that 100 years? Quarter millennia? No, that's not. Is it a millennia? What's 1,000 years? I'm dumb. Someone help me out here. Nothing. Millennia. It is a millennia. Wow, we got the quarter millennia, dude. The 1/4 millennia septennial, dude. Here we go. Mil is 1,000. Yeah, I know mil is 1,000 in Spanish, so that's I probably should have assumed that. Quarter millennium, man. That sounds badass. That sounds like the name of some Marvel villain. Yeah, I made an Iron Man suit out of melted down quarters because he used to work at a bank that Iron Man destroyed while fighting Thanos, and so he always resented the Iron Man for destroying his bank he worked at, so he made his own suit out of quarters he took from the bank to kill Iron Man. You know, something like that could be. Ate a jar of Biscoff spread and then cried after seeing the calories it has in solidarity with Americans for the 4th. Hell yeah, Devil Survivor. I don't know what Biscoff spread is, but I appreciate your patriotism on this beautiful quarter millennia 4th of July celebration. Thank you very much. Star Killer, what's the news? Is your PC working? Can you finally get back to not uploading? Crazy year, bro. 250th 4th of July, and I'm a quarter century old. Wow, that is insane. You line right up. Hell yeah, PHIO Daddy. You better celebrate, man. You better celebrate right. You better go blow a few fingers off with a goddamn bottle rocket in front of your kids. You better get all your kids and your wife outside tonight. Make them watch as you light and hold a bottle rocket, which proceeds to blow half your hand off. And then they have to rush you to the hospital. That's what you need to do tonight. It's 4th of July, and I got the PC working. It was a bricked motherboard. Hey, looks like you were right. Congratulations, Star Killer. Now you are ready for BL4. How does it feel? I'm sure you got other games you want to play too, but, you know, how does it feel to be ready for BL4? Oh, look at that. OP10 plasma caster. From the vase. With not a matching grip. Looks to be a bandit grip. Big chunky bandit grip, maybe. Interesting. We're skipping 3? What do you mean we're skipping 3? Am I missing some bases? Missing some bases? Already got a bandit grip Rustler's Orphan Maker. Do you think I still need to farm a Hydra for Digipeak? I mean, as long as it's a 2-shot and it works for the build, no. The Orphan Maker is what I always use. I don't know which one's better technically, but as long as it's got the 2-shot thing working for it, Cass, you're going to be fine. You are going to be just fine, brother. I'd farm a new one once your Orphan Maker falls off. Then you can go for a Hydra or even a new Orphan Maker, whatever you prefer. Not a skin. Ah! Ah! I'm getting upset. What's ICBM? Intercontinental Ballistic Missile. As an American, I'm very familiar with this term. Gonna go shower, be back in like a half an hour. I'll be here, Hiram. Get clean, man. Don't do none without me. He's probably gone anyway. Why do you Americans know this? Why do you think? Take a guess. Because we're awesome. That's why. Joseph, welcome to the stream. Good morning, man. Or afternoon, whatever, evening, whatever time it is. I'm excited for the afternoon today. I'm going to go trout fishing later today. Be nice if I could get some skins. Be nice if I could catch some skins. My state put in effect a $2 per pack tax on cigarettes. Woo! Wow. You can't die without us profiting from it. That's insane. Well, I mean, that's a fair reason to quit. And also probably a good thing to do anyway. Congratulations on your decision. I hope that goes well for you, Mabu. I've seen many a person struggle with quitting nicotine before. It's not pretty. That shit is, it gets people in a vice grip, dude. Excuse me. In a vice grip. Okay, Star Killer. No spreading false accusations in the live stream chat. Orion, we have someone spreading misinformation in the live stream chat. Do your duty, soldier. Do your duty, soldier. Orion, do your duty or I'll do your duty to you. That's all I gotta say about that. Yellowfish, how are you, my beautiful human being? I'm Runk. Two-Door is Runk, guys. Well, welcome to the stream, Two-Door. No better day to be Runk than on the 4th of July, my friend. Nothing. At least the music is hype. Yeah. Boom. About to get nothing. Yeah. Boom. Yeah. So $9 a pack is making me think I can just suck my thumb and be okay. I'm not really into the nicotine as much as the action of smoking. The motions, you know. That's the same thing with my friend. Because he's been hitting his vape, you know, for years. And we just had Zins this last weekend. I was at my friend and he had Zins. And he put a Zin in, and he didn't have a vape on him, and he just kept saying after he put the Zin in how much he wanted to hit his vape. So like his nicotine needs were already being met, but that just made him want to hit the vape more because the action of smoking is what he really wanted. It's crazy. You get addicted to every aspect of it. The UK cigarettes are like 25 a pack. That's rough. But this is America, goddammit. We're supposed to be able to die for a reasonable price. Anybody who picks on Fish or AZ will have to go through me. Fuck yeah, Two-Door. I appreciate that, man. Thanks for having my back. Money. That is the most notable object that is dropped today. Well, no, the plasma caster was, but nothing. It was the plasma caster. Why do people even smoke cigarettes? Oh, they're pretty badass, honestly. You feel like a badass. I smoke cigarettes sometimes when I get really drunk because I think of the movies I've watched where badass, cool dudes are smoking cigarettes, and that's basically why I smoke them when I get drunk. But other than that, I couldn't tell you. I know nicotine makes me feel funny, but cigarettes are my least favorite way of getting nicotine. Smoking makes you 300% more cool. It's true. If I see someone smoking, I think they're a nasty loser. Yeah, well, that's because you're a nerd, Orion. It's because you're a little suspender-wearing nerd, okay? You square. When I see someone smoking, I'm like, that guy's cool. I bet that guy could beer bong multiple Bud Lights. I bet that guy could do a triple Bud Light beer bong right now. That's what I think when I see someone smoking a cigarette. I'm trying to quit cigs, and it ain't easy. Yeah. Well, hey, I'm happy to hear that, though, Eisenberg. Welcome to the stream, man. Switching over to only the green. I know that's a way a lot of people quit, is they just basically smother their other addictions with weed. That seems to work for a lot of people. They just do a fuck ton of weed to where they forget they wanted a cigarette. Something like that. But I don't know if that'd work for everybody. Concepticer, thank you for the gifted membership, brother. I appreciate that. And enjoy that noperson. Make sure you give Concepticer one back rub. Make it deep. Deep tissue. Orion upvoting the Joseph's message about cigars being cooler. That's a lawyer activity right there. Cigarettes make you a disgusting loser. I smoke cigars. I bet those guys would too if they had a lawyer's salary. What we got? Bad. Dennis, thank you for the 15 shekels, my friend. I appreciate that. Smoking cigarettes makes you one of the boys. Let's go. Nicotine. Gang. That sounds like a BL3 voice line that Vaughn would say. Oh, hell yeah, Dennis. I agree, brother. But kids, don't smoke cigarettes. It's bad for your health. They make your cough, and honestly, they taste kind of shitty. Marlboro Lights taste like shit, dude. Maybe the reds are good, though. I haven't had a red. Is this Minecraft? Not quite, Two-Door. Not quite. This is good old Borderlands 2, my friend. Don't forget to stay hydrated, real. Make sure you drink water, everybody. I've got a Monster Energy here, but it's mostly water anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. Literally, it's fine. PHIO Daddy, thank you for the 10. I appreciate that, man. Don't smoke, get swole instead. Do both. Or just get swole, but... my friend did send a badass video of a dude doing curls while smoking a cigarette today. He looked pretty cool. Cooler than someone doing curls without a cigarette. But don't smoke, kids. The more water we drink, the more we destroy fish's natural habitat. You keep drinking. Wow, it's a normal gun. That's just a high tech right there. Or a high point, I mean. Nope, no XP again. Welp, I'm done donating. Fair enough, PHIO Daddy. Fair enough. YouTube has betrayed your trust too many times. And in doing so, have lost both themselves and me substantial revenue opportunity. Well done, YouTube. Get me in there. Get me in. Let me be the CEO of YouTube. Saltwater or freshwater, I could do both. I'm like a salmon. I can swap over when need be. This is Dennis got XP because he donated shekels and PHI donated USD. Maybe it's like class warfare or something. Or not class warfare, like country warfare. They're just discriminating against different currencies. Economic warfare. Hey, there's a crystal pot. We did have the crystal pot counter up. What happened to the crystal pot counter up? Is that still somewhere? That's legendary. That ain't real. That's not even real. No, you know, I don't know. Whatever. I'll make sure that's there for the next stream. Nope. Sad. How about transitioning into a fitness influencer and calling yourself Fitman6? No, that's a desperate move. That's a desperate move right there. I don't think I need to go that far. The day I start doing shit like that is the day I need to just quit making YouTube videos, I think. If I need to do a full rebrand, I don't know. I don't know. Cross that bridge when I come to it. Train your legs and become Kickman6. A lot of options. I do have a lot of career opportunities with this name. I could be anything. Well, pretend to be anything. Start making ceramic tableware and become Dishman6. God. Oh, Jesus. Become homeless and become a homeless vlogger and made myself Ditchman6. Been getting gray video player error messages while running ad blocker. Anybody else? I'm not sure. I don't have an ad blocker anymore. But I'm sure different ones are going to be affected at some point. YouTube's trying to crack down on them. Join LeBron in the Lakers and become Swishman6. There we go. Go to the Alps and become Swissman6. The man alien, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you again. How you doing? Twitch is also trying to crack down on it. Well, Twitch can go die. I don't care about Twitch. Twitch isn't even real. You ask me, I don't believe in Twitch. Get a BBL and become Thickman6. Way ahead of you, AZ. Way ahead of you, brother. The day the OnlyFins opens up, worlds will shatter. It's funny, I'll disable it, and the first ad I'll get is for the ad blocker I was using. Yeah, the ad blockers are no better than the ads themselves, dude. The ad blockers are no different. Pitman6 is better. Yeah, dude. Start rescuing dogs and become Pitman6. Like Pit Bulls and Parolees. Anybody remember that show, dude? Pit Bulls and Parolees? Oh my god. That's a fucking throwback. It was just criminals rescuing dogs. That's the show. It was people who were on parole rescuing dogs. I don't know if anybody here has seen that, but it was real, dude. Pitman 6 Pitman 6 mauls a toddler and says it's the owner's fault. You said you did 100%? Well, I also said that I still got to get the world drop skins, Rich. Now, these are so rare that if I were to include them in the finale, it would have taken months for the finale to come out. That's the thing about these. So that's why I didn't want to do that. Just think of this as the post-credit scene for the 100% Zero playthrough. Okay? That's all. It's just the post-credit scene. Every great movie's got a post-credit scene. That's the one. That's the one, Trash Kit. I'm setting up endgame right now. Another one. Look at that. I have not, Rosie. I have not. Greyhounds are the best dog breed. Yeah, they get really big too. Like huge. Saw a couple driving down the street the other day. They're like double decker almost. Like fucking 40, 50 feet long. Greens everywhere. Spawn a billion guns in your game until you lag and become Hitchman 6. I don't even know what that means. I don't even get that one. Hitchman 6. Bitchman 6 because he's always complaining. Damn. I'm gonna start complaining about that. I like everything Opera GX offers. Chrome offers too, but performance-wise, is it any better than Chrome? I thought that was the reason people liked Opera GX was because it used less RAM than Chrome did. Opera GX is too hipster for me. Yeah, I know PewDiePie made some video. He's like, quit using Google, guys. No. Seems like people are starting to tweak out. I'm going to keep using Google. They can have my information. I don't believe that there's a soul in this earth that doesn't have my personal information at this point, so I don't even give a fuck anymore. There we go. I generally distrust when YouTubers advertise shit, and that's smart. I have gotten so many shady offers already, Dennis. I could have advertised some fucking dog shit to you guys already. You cannot trust what these guys are selling you, bro. Take it from me. I'm not that much of a YouTuber, but take it from me. Where's Honey getting the money? Yeah, Honey, BetterHelp. There's definitely been more than that. Those are just two recent ones. Every mobile game ever that YouTube lets advertise. Raid Shadow Legends. No, if I got an offer from Raid Shadow Legends, I would say yes in a heartbeat. I actually played Raid Shadow Legends for over a year straight. I was dedicated. I'm a big fan of Raid Shadow Legends and mobile games like it. If anyone from Raid Shadow Legends would like a sponsorship offer, please let me know. I love your slop mobile game, I do. But other slop mobile games, no. What if Cock asked to sponsor you? Of course I'm going to do that. How dumb would I have to be not to do that? I play the game. I enjoy the game. I've got a clan in the game. The only thing I don't want to do is advertise a product I genuinely don't know anything about. See, I've played Clash of Clans. I know it's a predatory mobile game. Every mobile game's predatory, though. Same with Raid. But there's some, some things that's a bit too much. I keep getting these... If UDAO ads doesn't stop messaging me to advertise the Arabic language version of a new game that's coming out, then I don't know what I might do. Purple? This is just the I'm fucking tripping. I'm tweaking. Is this stream sponsored by Warhammer? No. Never played any Warhammer games. What made me distrust YouTubers entirely was when that gambling site said you can win new phones or cars was promoted by YouTubers like Rice Gum and Jake Paul. Yeah. Was that the, that's the CSGO fake gambling site, right? With, what was his name? What was the guy's name that did all that? Who was the head honcho? Someone with Mouse in his name, I want to say. I saw white skin. Oh, that was different? My god, dude. That sucks. YouTubers ain't got no cred anymore because of these fucking scum-sucking scoundrels. There's worse ones out there today. Mr. Beast and everything he touches. It's all over. T. Martin. Oh, T. Martin, dude. That's the guy. That's the infamous name right there. V scammer. Crypto coin scams in general, really, yeah, just don't buy cryptocurrency unless you're using an official trading, network. Well, I mean, even then, just be careful with crypto. If anything involves crypto, just be very careful. That's all I have to say about that. I don't fuck with crypto. I don't know anything about crypto. All I know is people lose a lot of money on it a lot of the time, and for some reason, it just keeps happening. People don't learn, apparently. Fish the type of guy to say, "Aw, shucks," and slap his leg when something goes wrong. No, I'm the type of guy to not say anything when something goes wrong and then just drive recklessly the entire way home afterward. That's the type of guy I am. Icebreaker, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Crypto was a mistake. I still don't fully understand how cryptocurrency works in general. So since I don't fully understand it, I try to avoid it. Sniper. The NFTs were worse. I'm glad that died out quick, dude. All these fucking greedy goblins started trying to make NFT video games. Fuck. Fucking hell. Like Shroud or Dr. Disrespect made an NFT video game or some shit, bro. It was such a sad era. Why do these people have to jump on every fucking welfare-ass money-making opportunity? What is wrong with these greedy cows? Don't you people have enough money? For the love of God. Fucking NFT fucking video game. What happened to that NFT Earth project? With any luck, somebody burned it to the ground. With any luck, it was hit with an ICBM. Yeah. God, man. Give me something. Fishman 6 is the type of guy to drive over to the local bar, start drinking heavily, then crash out and start a bar fight, get the cops called on him, do 5 somersaults over the cops, and run away. I don't know if I could manage the 5 somersaults over the cops, but getting very drunk, I would be able to do that. Just threw a 6-inch mortar in my mom's room. Happy 4th, y'all. Happy 4th, Romeo. May God be with you. And your mother. She'll be with God soon enough, I guess. You shot at a vase, missed it, and then went ahead anyways. My Borderlands goat. Hey, everybody makes mistakes, God of the Cub. Everybody makes mistakes, everybody has those days. Gorsh. Gorsh. Where's the skins, Gorsh? One hour of vase breaking. Concluded. That guy in the Atlas Earth ad and his stupid facial hair annoys me. I'm not even sure what Atlas Earth is. I haven't seen that ad. Or at least I haven't seen it in a long time, if I have. Excuse me if I have. Lord have mercy at the Americans during the 4th of July. You people are crazy. No, we're not. What are you talking about? We're just gonna blow off a few limbs, have a few brewskis, and call it a night. Let us celebrate how we want, goddammit. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet fly? I should have done I should have pre-recorded the entire what was it? The Star Spangled Banner, and just uploaded it as a YouTube video. Oh, Canada, no. No, Canada. I think what you mean to say is no, Canada. No, Canada. No one loves you, Canada. Something like that. America, Loki, and L. I won't stand for this America slander, okay? I won't. Not on the 4th of July. You motherfuckers. We are being patriotic today, okay? We are being patriotic today. We aren't shitting on America today. This is the one day we don't do that. For the love of God. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner. Come on, guys. Sing it with me now. America is the far off from South Korea in my eyes. They do a good job brainwashing you all. Wow. People who know nothing about America, who have never been to America, telling me all about America. I don't even know where you live, Rodzo, but I'm just assuming. Because you said they, as if you're not one of us. I don't try to tell you people. I don't try to tell you guys how to live in your countries, goddammit. Let me just do what I want. Let me just drink my butts, okay? I ain't got nothing to do with none of you. Let me drink my damn beer. Let me drive my damn truck. Oh, Ryan, can you stop? Can you just stop? I think everyone, you're not joking. You're not even joking. You're just saying things. Man, the hatred for America is deep in this chat. Yeah, I think I need something to snap you guys back to reality real quick. There we go. Now you need to start acting like it. How's that? You heard the message. Now you need to start listening to it. No more of this America slander. You people don't know nothing. And if you think you do, we'll blow you up anyway. So get fucked. Woo! That's all I have to say about that. Fish, when are we gonna get VTuber? Preferably never. That's not something I really am interested in. God damn it. That was the first real purple we've gotten. It's not an E-Tech or Iridium, and it's still not a skin. PNG tuber, not VTuber. Either or. It's just not something I'm interested in at all, Rosie. At all, Rosie. I can think of maybe a couple instances where I might use that for a small part of something, but not as like a long-term mainstay thing. I said I might use it. That's what I said. I said I like it, I might use it. Something like that. And I still might, but I don't want to become a full-fledged PNG tuber. I don't want to have a little picture on all my streams yapping his little fish lips away. I don't want that. If you put a busty anime woman, your viewership will explode. Yeah, but I'm trying not to be a scum-sucking bug. Can I just not be a bug? Can you let me not be an insect? I don't want to be one of these fucking mosquitoes that and then latches onto someone and starts. I just can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it. Okay? I could make one of Randy on his knees. I think if I used that, Randy might have a problem with it. I think that might fall under some sort of... Hey, look at that. Because I'm using his it's like I'm making him look like he's saying things, you know what I mean? So I don't know if there's some sort of issues with that where he could sue, you know what I mean, or something. Because I'm using his likeness without his permission and making it say things that he didn't say. So I don't think that's a wise idea, Rosie. It would be hilarious and I would use it if I didn't think... Ask the lawyer. First of all, Ryan's got like 1 year of education. If this dude was a lawyer, he wouldn't say such dumbass shit in the chat. Second of all, even if he was a lawyer, I still wouldn't trust the education he's received because he's Orion, and we live in the age of AI, so I don't even give a fuck about that. Third of all, I'm not gonna risk it. Orion, the type of lawyer to defend Diddy. Don't compliment him like that. Diddy's lawyer did a bang-up job. Diddy's lawyer is one of the best out there, clearly. Orion wouldn't be good enough to be Diddy's lawyer, you know. He couldn't get a criminal off. He'd get an innocent man arrested, more like. Yeah, that fair use clause usually doesn't seem to hold up very well, though, from what I've heard. Orion. Check my last long message. Oh, I gotta scroll up to do that. Can't you just send it again? Pretty please. Let's go copy paste it for me. Pretty please. Fucking lazy bastard. Bro, I'm grinding right now, bro. Bro. Don't you see me grinding? Okay, this is not as easy. Okay, this is not as easy as it looks. This is not as easy as it looks. Taking a lot out of me right now. Rodzilla might win chat message of the day with that one. Fish and Suge Knight are actually prison pen pals. Oh my god. I think there's like a thing I can do with OBS. I need to get it. I need a leaderboard I can put to like have the top 3 chat messages of the stream just on the screen the entire time. You know, like I could have a leaderboard where I can put them up there. I think that'd be really cool because you guys say some unhinged things sometimes. Just the one-liners, you know, just the out-of-pocket one-liners. Like Orion there. Fish is actually a spirit medium for Tupac's soul. That's true. Sometimes I just start spitting and I don't know when to stop. Game Changer did this 100,000 times and got 40 skins. Oh, well that's pretty... That actually makes me feel pretty good. So what would that come out to then? Like 1 in 2,000 something? Every 1 in 2,000 something runs a skin, which isn't that bad. It'd be like 22, 2,300. The only thing is though, we gotta get our skins, not just a skin. Yurth Vandiway, welcome to the TDR Naysayers, my friend. I appreciate that. Enjoy your little sardine badge. If you stick around, that'll work its way up, and you also get the member emotes. You get the private server and channel in the Discord server, and you get access to members-only posts and members-only videos. Enjoy. How many are there for 0? 5 in total. I got 1 to drop. I got 1 from a shift code, the St. Patrick's Day one, so I need to get 3. Still need to get 3. Private server in Discord. Is it with sexy men? Well, I am in there, and I am a sexy man, but men, plural, I don't know. I couldn't vouch for the other people there. Can't believe I'm spending money on this, but Fish, you should have put the brook trout as your VTuber persona. Hear it move its mouth like in have it move its mouth like in SpongeBob whenever you talk. Yeah, that was kind of the plan that Rosie had, Dennis, but with my profile picture on YouTube instead of the brook trout. It's just not something I want to do though. Thank you for the 30 shekels. I appreciate that. Also, your #1 spot is probably secured now. Yeah, you are leagues ahead of everybody else. No one else stands a chance. So congratulations, King. That crown is rightfully yours, King. Slay, King. Do people say that? I know they say slay queen. Do people say like slay king? Slay king, you know? I don't know. Also, Dennis got points, but I didn't. YouTube's racist. Maybe it's because they're typing more than you, PHIO, because you sent 1 sentence. But when Dennis donated both times, he sent like a paragraph. That's the only difference, quite frankly. That is the only difference. I don't know why that would make a difference, but that is the only difference. Maybe your message wasn't long enough for YouTube to register it or some shit. I've never met someone who unironically says slay. Me neither. I don't hang around such people, but just curious. One guy just put a sticker and got 3K. Yeah, but he also attached $50 to the sticker. That's the important part. 50 Australian dollars, which is a lot more US dollars. Vanquish your enemies, my lord. Oh, man. I do hang around such people, and we don't say slay. We? Orion, the people I'm talking about are people who say slay. What do you mean? What people do you hang around? Who are you? What type of person are you? A TikTok termite? Boring your way into the brains of those around you? I don't even... Orion's lost it. Orion was talking about the Discord server, most likely. Oh, I didn't see what he's... I didn't see that. Didn't realize that. Green. Hey, PHIO Daddy, thank you for the $20 donation, man. I appreciate that. God bless America. All the fish chattered. Shout to Orion, that beautiful man. Rosie, the goat slay queen. Fishman 6 about to be the swole man 6. I swear it better be XP. You were just typing shit to give it more length. Alright, moment of truth. Did PHI get any XP for that? Oh my god. They didn't. They didn't give him 1 point. They didn't give him 1 piece of XP. And he gifted more money than Dennis did. And typed just as much and didn't get anything. Oh my god. Why did they do that? What is YouTube doing? What is actually going on with this feature? Does anyone know? Does anyone even stream on YouTube but me that knows this is even going on? I feel, how is this still going on? Good lord, I'm gonna have to fucking literally email, I'm gonna email YouTube after my stream today. I'm gonna be like, why are you scamming my viewers? Utterly ridiculous. Your first mistake was to stream on YouTube. Hey, the only other option's Twitch, and that's worlds worse. There's just no good options is the issue. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Stuck between a predatory multi-trillion-dollar company and a predatory multi-billion-dollar company. What are we gonna do? Kick? Well, then, if I go to Kick, then people are gonna think I'm fucking streaming like copyrighted movies or smut or something. Kick isn't very respected as far as I can tell. And I don't respect many of the people on Kick either. And on top of that, no one uses Kick, so I'd get like no viewers. Who told him what smut is? I know what smut is, buddy. I got more than a 2nd grade vocabulary. Come on now. Joe Mama, welcome to the stream, man. Happy 4th, brother. Good to have you. What are you gonna do when you get the World Drop Zero skin? Gonna keep farming for the other 2 I need. Probably what I'm gonna do. Fishman has a 3rd grade vocabulary. Give him some credit. That's right. Corn. Door. Onion. These are words I know. Nothing. And nothing. Great. I'm streaming on my TV, but just wanted to comment and see it on the TV. Hell yeah. Just play, bro. 93. I respect it. Thanks for watching, man. Nothing. Finally, by flying across the world, I can finally watch him at the reasonable hour of midnight. Well, I'm glad you're here, Tricky Dick. Where'd you fly to? What are you up to? Business trip? A vacation? Excuse me? Distant family? Visiting distant family? My favorite Spanish word is videojuegos. Yeah, videojuegos goes hard, dude. I love that one, too. Me gusta videojuegos. Mi mucho gusta videojuegos, por favor. I like, I'm partial to biblioteca, though. Library. I'm gonna go clean my house. Proud I could buy Fishman 6 some weed, at least a quarter, maybe a dime. Yeah. Something like that, PHIO Daddy. Gonna go get me a... Woo-wee. Gonna go get me a couple joints with that. Gonna go smoke those down in my basement and start punching my wall. I have a funny story, though. Speaking of weed, I was at a dispensary a few days ago. And usually when I go in there, it's very nice, very lovely people. But this time there was a couple in there who were... They're definitely on something that wasn't weed. It was pretty crazy to see. They were fucking slurring their words and kind of like bending down. And the one dude was like pacing around the store and like yelling. It's pretty crazy. Meth or cocaine, I'm thinking, AZ, yeah. They were definitely at it. Then the craziest part is we were leaving. And we walked out of the door, and the dude goes to hold the door for my brother and I walking out. And then he lets go of it, like right in front of us. And then his girlfriend, like, almost falls over trying to go back and grab it for us. And she just barely grabs it and snatches it back and then just stares at us for a second and scurries off behind her fucking boyfriend. It was so strange. And then when we go to leave, they're double parked, obviously. And they almost hit, almost hit somebody, but that's besides the point. So that was an interesting experience. I don't know what they were on, but it was something. That's not coke or meth? Why not? What makes you say that? You could tell because they were double parked it wasn't coke or meth? They might just be drunk? No, I know what drunk looks like. These people were not drunk. Their eyes were wide. They were bug-eyed. And very, very odd behaving. Joe Mama was the guy. I ate some bath salts. That's all. Salvia or bath salts. In my quaint little Michigan town, I'd be surprised if they were doing that. We're more known for meth around these parts, but who knows? No, not really around here, Cobra, which is why it's so surprising, I guess. How was the Tyler concert in Detroit last night? No idea. I don't like Tyler, and I don't like Detroit. Well, I don't really care about Detroit, but I don't want to go there. I don't want to be in Detroit. Let me guess, Orion. You're a big Tyler fan? You're a big Tyler enjoyer here? Nothing. This music is peaceful right now. I always love this one. Nothing. So he shouldn't use the cart because it had a hole in the side, and without breaking eye contact, he said, "Oh, okay," and picked the shit up and put it in front of him. Interesting, interesting. What do you mean, pick the cart up? What exactly did the man pick up? I went to Six Flags and 6. I don't know what that. I know what Six Flags means. I don't know what the and 6 means. Oh. Give me a skin. Rosie always trying to start something. Look at that. The Ravel Rouser returns. Welcome, Rosie. I won't answer your question. That's a shitty question. Orion uses a bidet, goes to law school, uses a bidet, hates his country. Yep. Orion's got money. I bet his toilet is inside, too. Yeah, I bet he doesn't even need to go shovel a hole when he takes a shit. That lucky fella. Fish definitely doesn't have a bidet. I don't. Our toilet did have a bidet in it when we bought this house, but my mom got it removed because she was scared of it because it's new. So she just... I never got to use it. It was out by the time we moved in. Yeah, I know that one, Dennis. Why did you feel the need to let me know that, Dennis? I don't see the point in getting a bidet as I fast every other week and I don't need to shit in that time. Wow, so you're saying you don't shit enough to justify buying a bidet? That's a crazy thing to think. That is a crazy thought process. Do I even shit enough for it to matter? I didn't think about it like that. I usually shit every day, me personally. But I don't fast very often. You talking about the blanket? No, about the bald eagle sound. Nothing. I was a bidet naysayer till I tried it. I'm not really a naysayer. I haven't tried it. I don't know anything about them. Brother, I don't shit. There we go. Now that's a real hero. Pepperoni cheesecake. Thought I offended you with the blanket comment. No, you offended me by making fun of my beautiful nation, actually. That's what you offended me by doing. Mabu, please never say that again. I'm begging you. Nothing. I bet Onion's real name is some shit like Dorian or Alistair. I could see Orion being named like Christian or like Caleb. I bet Orion strikes me as a bit of a Caleb. AZ spraying joints. Yeah, don't be spray. The spray pack is ass, man. No one wants to smoke your spray joints. Yeah, I haven't forgotten, Orion. Don't worry. But these peasants, they don't need to know. Yeah, try it, fish. You'll be at Home Depot spending $700 on a squirt gun for my asshole. $700 to wet my anus. Yeah, right. Never. I will never pay that much. I'll go outside and take my fucking hose and start going to town. That's free 99 right there. That price might as well get two. What the fuck did I come back to? Star Killer, do you have a bidet? Have you ever used a bidet? Connor versus Gunner, who wins? Connor usually won. I had a friend named Connor a long time ago. We used to wrestle and fight each other all the time. He played football, so he'd usually win. True story, by the way. My old best friend's name was Connor. $700 to wet my anus. Well, that's... I asked you a question first, Star Killer. You do not have a bidet? Okay, well, that's... So that's what we're talking about. Have you ever used one, though? It's not $700 for fuck's sake. Oh, I'm sorry, AZ. When's the last time you bought a bidet from an American retailer? Go on. Let me know. I could have sworn that you live somewhere else. Never. Interesting, AZ. Interesting. You seem to know a lot about the price of them, though. Because I'm not American, you imbecile. Oh, I'm the imbecile. You're over here telling me how much an American bidet costs in an American store, but you don't live in America. And I'm the imbecile for saying that you shouldn't do that. Okay, I see how it is, AZ. That's cool. That's fine. I hope your bidet... I hope the water pressure in your bidet gets so fucking extreme that one day... cuts your balls and dick right off. Have fun with your bidet, AZ. Hope you get castrated by it. You don't have a bidet? Well, fuck. Well, you should buy one. That's not how anything works, Rosie. That's not how any of this works. Door-to-door bidet salesman is crazy. That is crazy. You've got like a little squatty potty with a bidet in it. Right, well, if you'd like to try it, you could test the product if you'd like. Hey, another one. On what run do you guys think I'm gonna get something? What numbered run will I get something? Oh, wise people in the chat. $500. Oh boy. Oh goody. I'm close. 555. I'm liking these numbers. 700. I mean, that's a bit up there. 874. Bit extreme. What the fuck? Went into my mods folder. Don't worry about that. I just have the world drop skin mod installed that makes world drop skins drop 10 times more common. That's all. Times the run counter by 3. Star Killer. Go buy a bidet, dude. Yeah, I said it. Next one, trust. Okay, well, this is the next one. Big Iridium. Iridium. He lied. He lied. Kill Claudio. Claudio. Kill Claudio. Someone kill him. Isn't Bidet the 46th U.S. president? I don't know. Shit, I barely live here. Come on. Well, that was run 500, so 2 people have already lied to me. Change farm, bro. It's been an hour 40. Oh, that's nothing. Come on. Hour 40. Just getting started. It can drop only here. It can drop anywhere, actually. Since it's a world drop, any loot source in the game can drop it. But what we're trying to do is maximize the amount of, you know, things we can loot in the shortest amount of time. So this is a good way to do that. A lot of vases to open in quick succession. I could just farm random enemies in any map as well. Would also be a farm, which is a farm I do in Magni's Lighthouse. Could do chests. Could farm any chests anywhere. But I won't. Because chest farming probably not very efficient. Has Fish read the Bible? No. No, I have not. I'll get there. Do you guys think I'll fully convert to Christianity after I finish the Bible? Dennis, do you think I'll be a devout Christian if I read the entire Bible front to back and comprehend it? You do think so? Okay. Absolutely? Okay. We'll see. I'm losing items. What are you talking about? I'm losing items. What are you even saying? What are you even saying to me? What items am I losing, Rosie? You can't just say something like that and not elaborate. I did. No, you won't. Fair. Fair. You just got to start reading it already, bro. Yeah, but it's fucking... You're not going to buy one of them. And fucking things expensive, you know. What are you currently reading? The Hobbit. Okay, I'm out of here. I'm going to read the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy. I'm finally doing it. So starting with The Hobbit. Loving The Hobbit. Only thing I don't love about The Hobbit is everybody bursts into song at seemingly random intervals for no reason. Other than that, though, great book. Garbage. I just sent you a clip of your stream. Items seem to be falling out of the map. Trying to see. Do you mean that like blue item right there at the start? I don't know if that's gone or not. Huh. If you guys want to check out that clip, it's saved to the streams. You should be able to just watch it on YouTube, honestly, since Rosie made it an actual clip. But I'm just going to keep on keeping on for now. But basically, in the clip that Rosie made, it's these vases right here. When I broke them, an item shot up this way and kind of maybe went out of bounds, is what it seems like. That's a pretty nice sniper there. Am I the only one that's not going to pre-order BL4? I hope not. I won't be pre-ordering it. I'm going to be making videos on it, and I'm not pre-ordering it, so I don't know what your excuses are for pre-ordering it, but they're not good enough. Do not pre-order it, please. Please don't pre-order. Don't pre-order any games. It's not just Borderlands 4, it's any game. Don't give these people money for work they haven't done yet. Don't give them money for something you don't even know what you're paying for yet. It's like, you know, it's ridiculous. You don't know, just because the gameplay that the streamer showed off was good doesn't mean the whole game's going to be good. Doesn't mean it'll run well on your device or even on other maps, you know what I mean? There's a lot of stipulations to it. I just wish people would be more patient, but they wouldn't let the hype consume them. But people see that fucking trailer and they're like, ah! Ah! And they throw $100 at it. Pre-ordering Fortnite too. Man, I wish. We need a good game. Hatterax is insane for skins, in my opinion. We did him a little bit, but all he drops is vehicle skins, and also his loot goes everywhere, so every Hatterax kill, you gotta literally go item to item, checking every skin that drops to see if it's a vehicle skin or not. It takes so long. And it's really just not a practical farm. The numbers might be decent, but in reality, it's very slow to do the farm. What part did you need to run BL3 without the stutter? I haven't gotten it yet. I don't know. Probably just a new CPU. I've got a really old CPU. And also my RAM is only at 2900 megahertz, so my RAM runs kind of slow as well. So I'm going to change those two things and then hopefully that would work. What is the percentage chance of getting 1 of the 5 zero skins? 1 of the 5 is 1 in 240, the number on the thumbnail. I don't know what percentage that works out to, but you can math it if you want. But yeah, that's the rarity to get 1 of them, and we need 3. And we've already got 2, so that is going to limit our pool and make our number a lot higher. But, you know, we don't even need to think about that. Damn. Purple and green is what we're looking at. Kill Shield. Or Kajul Shell. I have no idea how to pronounce that name. I'm sorry. Alright. I am going to go use the restroom and run an ad break. And when I get back, we're going to Magny's Lighthouse. Devil Survivors, I just want to say, man, I love your message about Dark Souls 3 fans. I love that message. I just, the games aren't bad. I just don't really like them, and people talk about them so much that I developed a little bit of salt, for the Dark Souls enjoyers out there. So that's just kind of how it goes. That's how I feel about them. But anyways, I'm back. Let's do it. True and real, Rosie. Rosie, you should... If you could, like, make a list of all these things you recommend to me and just DM them to me in Discord as, like, bulletin points, kind of like my secretary or something, I would very much appreciate that. Because usually you tell me these things, and then after the stream, they might just, already be out of my head. But that's a great idea. That's for real. I'm being for real, Rosie. I'm being 100% serious. Like that right there, especially. How much are you paying? Well, exclamation point Rosie in the chat if you want to find out more about the situation there. He's as serious as Sam Hyde. I'm not being... This is not deep layered sarcasm. I don't find that funny. Okay, I'm not trying to make a joke. I'm being serious, Rosie. I'm not... I don't like Sam Hyde. I don't like his humor. I think his type of humor is only funny to the person doing it. You know what I mean? Like Sam Hyde... See, his jokes are only funny to Sam Hyde. Because Sam Hyde's the only one who knows what the joke even is. So that's the type of thing. I don't like... I like to avoid that. What's the texture and game detail quality? It should be high. Yeah. Yes, it is. Okay, we gotta get a different setup for this. So we've got my corrosive Topney just because it has the best rocket speed. Got the Sham. Got the Logan's gun. Don't have a Hunter class mod, but this increases mag size and fire rate, so that'll work just as well. And grenades don't matter here. We'll keep the relic on. There we go. That is the setup. Wait. That is not the setup. Max launcher ammo relic also. I was going to use the loot relic, but the launcher ammo is essential here. Okay. And this is the farm. Use fire Topney with a matching bone, brother. I'm on normal mode. There's no need. That would be bad. I might switch it to TVHM though after this run, just because I'll still one-shot them, and I don't know if they might have a chance to world drop me more items on TVHM compared to normal mode. Thank you, Dennis. And this is the farm that people on Reddit recommend, basically. The same Reddit article, I got the drop odds for the skins, they recommended this farm. Brother uses Reddit. If you're looking for obscure Borderlands information, there's nowhere else to get it, Dennis. And that's the goddamn truth. What happened? Did everybody hear me say Magni's Lighthouse and leave the stream instantly? Is that what happened? Okay, and that's the run. Now we go. Take a look at the skins, which are all positioned neatly in little piles for us. That's why I like this farm better than Hatterax. You don't gotta go hunting down the drops. They're all always in one spot. Looking pretty shitty there. Jordan Lee, think of the 2 pounds, man. Betting on run 570. All right, only 63 short runs to go. I'm gonna hold you to that, Jordan Lee. You know what I do to liars, don't you? Well, I guess you'll see. Joel Mama, thank you for the 5 gifted, brother. I appreciate that, man. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Enjoy those memberships. Geos Va, Muddy Syrup, The Chenzi, Michael Tolder, and Brad Moses. Make sure you send Joe Mama your mother's maiden name, so he can rate it out of 10 based on how sexy it sounds. Fish, could you make me have admin for the Discord? I need to do something. Rosie, I don't like the sound of that. What do you need to do? Well, Rosie, don't do that. Come to me before you waste the money, damn it. I might be able to just do it. Sounds fishy. Yeah, it does sounds fishy. Oh, it's raining outside right now. Wait, it's raining. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta check the forecast real quick. I'm sorry. Oh, let's go. Okay. So now we're here. I had to come up here so we could hit this fast travel. That way, when we save quit, we can spawn up here. Now I'm gonna go to TVHM. There we go. Server owner or admin needs to boost the server 3 times to unlock the tag. Did it twice before I realized I didn't have admin. Jesus. If I give you admin, though, can't you delete the entire server and ban everybody from it, Rosie? Can't you do that if I give you admin? Raining in the summer for you? That's lucky, dude. What are you guys talking about? I don't live in the fucking Sahara. I can't delete it, but I could ban people and stuff. Well, hey, you know, I won't do that. Lol, oh yeah, lol. That'd be so funny, right? If I were to do that, lol. You know, yeah, I could probably just give it to you. I have to put my Discord server into Rosie's hands. No, it's just that rain in the summer is one of the nicer weathers. Oh, okay, I see. Very good ambiance indeed. It's only gonna rain for like an hour though. Just long enough to get the trout biting. By the way, the Sahara means desert, so it's stupid to say the Sahara Desert. Okay, well, I didn't know that, and I'm probably gonna continue to say Sahara Desert. I should farm Badmaw on TVHM until what level? Well, it depends on how under-leveled you are, Bitter. Usually, like, by the time I get to Badmaw, I'll just... In TVHM, honestly, I don't farm a ton of XP, but I'll farm until I'm 1 or 2 levels over the story mission requirement, and then go on from there. Because any farther than that, you know, he's going to start giving you less XP, and it'll take a really long time. You're 35? Well, what's the level for the mission, your story mission right now? What does it recommend? Don't listen to Devil Survivors. He's crashing out. 35? Oh, Well, you can farm a level or two off of him if you want. But that's up to you. If you're doing well, if you're breezing through the story right now, Vitter, I would say just keep going through the story. Until you get to a point where you're having trouble, then stop and farm XP. If you are having trouble, though, then stop and farm some XP, new gear maybe. Okay, didn't mean to do that. Do a melee 0. Whew. Yeah, so new gear won't really help you then. Yeah, I mean, a level or two might be in order. Better roid shield, actually. You could do that. A better roid shield would help you.
A new instrument waiting for a sonata that I will conduct.
Nothing. Nothing. That is that. And let me mark these. Oh no, it's already been marked off. They're the same runs. New rule, every message that doesn't have an emoji will be deleted. Okay then. What machine do I farm, Royd? What machine do I farm, Royd? Do you have a suggestion of save and quit one? Uh-oh. I wasn't looking. Uh-oh. But I'm not sure what you mean. Which machine do you farm? Oh, for the Roid Shield. You're looking for a vendor. I would recommend Vitter. This one right here. In Southpaw Steam and Power. It's in the map with Doc Mercy, Tundra Express. So if you go into that little building there, there's like a med vendor and an ammo. I think there's a med vendor. I know there's an ammo vendor. You can do it right there. Fish, this is such a fantastic stream. Thank you, Jordan Lee. Wouldn't be as fantastic without you, though. I'd say bring back the onion emote. I don't know. Those were dark times. Dark and dangerous times. There we go. They're all over there. They spawn a lot over here. Like on the right side, that seems to be the place with the most mobs. For sure. Yeah, it's not even close. So what I should be doing, start at the left and go right. That's the ticket. Wax on, wane off. Wax and wane. Wax and wane. There we are. How much smoother this is. Absolutely. Big Explosion, howdy man, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? And that's all. No skins at all. What are we doing, fellas? None. None at all. That's ridiculous. There's no skins. 4 spots, 0 skins. There's our first skin. And it's only 1. Wow. I've never gotten that few skins doing this farm. Never ever. There's one. Some bleached. God, I hate you, green dragon. So 3 car skins. That's all we got. That's not great. Jordan Lee's a loot tank. God damn. Is what it is. At least you got that. At least you got that shit on you. At least you got that loot on you. Oh, wait. Give me some rockets. People who can't swim are weirdos. I agree. I agree. Didn't your parents ever toss you in a swimming pool when you was 2? Yes, I can, Orion. That I can do. Couldn't swim until 17. Hey, that's alright. At least you learned, Devil Survivors. Ain't no shame in that, man. That sounds disingenuous. Hey, you don't have to believe me. There's nothing I can do to make you believe me, so that's all I'll say is you don't have to. You don't think I can actually swim. That's okay. People think a lot of things about me. That's one of the tamer ones. Marin Kitagawa, welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's beautiful, alright. Definitely say that. Reload the gun! If you've got 3 things, that's probably more than I can think of, Rosie. You know it better than I do. God, this is a long one. Fishman6 is the LeBron of Borderlands streamers. He said it, not me. That is Michael Lee Jordan saying that Fishman6 is the LeBron of Borderlands streamers. Are you going to disagree with Michael? With Michael Jordan? Hail Rune, welcome. And Hiram, welcome back. Yellow, I on the shitter. Hiram, you always say the most profound things, you know that. That's why I always love having you in the chat. Always enlightening. You forgot to put the 66 on your last thumbnail, by the way, for the finale. Yeah, I guess I just didn't want to. That was kind of like I framed that one almost as like a standalone video in a way, so I didn't want to put the episode number on it. Also, Starkiller made the thumbnail. Blame Starkiller. He made the thumbnail. Starkiller's fault. Let me stop. Yeah, classic Sig Killer L. Classic Fib Killer L. Way to go, Star Killer. Wow, dude. What's up, Rosie? I can never win, huh? No, you can't. FPS is tied to shit in Borderlands. The mobs keep spawning until the elevator is done. Would changing your FPS alter how many mobs spawn? You know, that's an interesting question. I guess the first thing we can do is make them unlimited and see if we notice any sort of difference. Worth a try, if nothing else. Change it to 1 frame per sometimes. My streams end up like that on their own. I don't need to change anything. We'll get there soon enough, I'm sure. Reload speed is a bit shabby. I should go grab my legendary hunter. I think that'd be better for this. You still spec'ing the Vora stuff? Yeah, but I think that would be honestly ideal. Because I've got max velocity then. No two-fang though. No, I must have changed the build. I don't have two-fang. I remember that. Yeah. No, this build is actually dedicated to this farm. I thought it was done. What are we doing? Well, world drop skin farming. No one finished that video. That's insane. At the end of the video, I mentioned that we still had to farm 3 world drop skins, and so that's what I'm doing. This is the post-credit scene for the 100% Zero playthrough. They basically take way too long to farm. If I were to include them in the finale, it would have taken months and months for that to come out. So I didn't want to do that. And the end every vehicle skin. I already did that, Jordan. That's done. I finished that many episodes ago. Everything else is done. It's just these 3. I just didn't watch it at all. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's okay. I don't mind. I'm not upset. That's fine. That's great. Poured my heart and soul into it. That's fine. No, they weren't very bad, Rosie. Honestly, it was a nice little break. The only one that was bad was the emerald skin. And at least that made for some interesting moments. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab my hunter class mod. I don't want to live without it anymore. Do I have it in here? Legendary Ninja. Really? Where is it? Coffee and stretch break. Everyone, you must stretch now. Oh, there you go. Listen to Joseph, guys. I'm not gonna because I'm above the law. But you guys should. Time to run on uncapped and then 120 and see if the length changes. Yeah, I can do that. And it's not in there either. Oh my god, of course I put my hunter comm on some random mule because I'm such an intelligent guy. And I've only got 7 of them. Good thing I've only got 7 mules to look through. There it is. We're good. Just rested my eyes and listened to stream, and it made me realize how schizophrenic you sound. Well, yeah, I'm talking to disembodied text bubbles. You gotta understand. None of this is real. Not ultimate. Not ultimate. We're not going that hard. I'm more than a text bubble. No, you all are. You all are much more than a text bubble, but all I see on my end is a text bubble. I have feelings and aspirations. Yeah, but once I look away from the screen, now you don't. Now suddenly you don't in my mind, and now now you're nothing. You're not even real. Get that Fabled Tortoise Sniper on. Also, let me go get my Hunter class mod. Almost forgot to actually get the Hunter class mod out of the stash. Cashew would never call us text bubbles. That's true. That's because Cashew's too busy drinking cocktails and eating filet mignon with Randy Pitchford in Hollywood. Cashew's too busy studying under Randy Pitchford to become a grand wizard. Cashew's too busy not streaming. Hey, he's working on something, no doubt. Cashew's always got something in the oven. Fuck Cashew. Hey, come on now. Don't fuck Cashew. Cashew's a great man. Ban Lumpy Lobster. We won't ban him, but gonna have to ask you not to say that again. Cashew's doing the Star Killer cosplay right now. That's crazy. Star Killer cosplay. Fish, you know we can see your character names when you switch them, right? Yeah, I know that. You already mentioned that earlier, Rosie. It's no big deal, but 90% of people didn't see it anyway. And the other 10% don't know what it means anyway, so. Starkiller's taking another hiatus. Starkiller's always on a permanent hiatus. That's the thing about Starkiller. He's always been on hiatus. Are you going to 100% BL3 after this? No. It'll be pre-sequel or it'll be BL4 that gets the next 100%. Originally, I was saying I'm going to do BL4 first when it comes out, like the base game, 100% that. But now I'm thinking that maybe I just start the pre-sequel 100% and then I do a normal playthrough of BL4 when it comes out. And then, you know, get to BL4 100% in chronological order, which would make more sense. You know what I mean? I think that would make more sense if I did pre-sequel 100% and, you know, then did 3 and then did 4. That reload speed is nice. He'll be back eventually. Hell yeah, Starkiller. We eagerly await your return. We need a Starkiller playthrough. That's what we need. We need an actual playthrough. That's where you, because you're good at builds, Starkiller. And that's where you can really show off some builds. God damn it. I think it's better, Rosie, because doing this takes a lot of time away from the farm, and if I've got to do this like 75% more often, that's gonna suck. So I'm fairly confident the extra ammo is worth. I'm in Loot Lemon, just realized there's a class mod for Brick called the Ogre, and of course there's also the Ogre Assault Rifle. What the fuck, guys? You know, it's just, it's what Brick is. The Ogre is his shotgun class mod, though, so you can't really use them together. Shadow Trap is unironically so fucking hard. That was the one I was watching Starkiller try to do, but he was doing it on OP10. So, not gonna be as hard for me. Thankfully. Imagine if you could use them both at the same time, it'd be beautiful. And then it changes how Brick sounds. He starts sounding like an orc. He just makes like grunting noises instead of saying voice lines. Well, I guess he already does that. But he only does the screaming and grunting voice lines once you have them both equipped. He becomes a real ogre. His arms turn green. Nothing. I didn't time that run. I'm going to time this next one on unlimited FPS. See if that FPS theory holds any water or not. Okay, got my phone stopwatch ready here. Oh my god, I forgot to go up. Oh, I fucked up. I done it. I done did it. You decide what you're doing for the pre-sequel. I really highly recommend Jack. His builds are so fun and interesting. I would like to play Jack because I don't know anything about him. And also Starkiller made him look really fun with that build he was doing. I might do Jack, but I'm not sure yet. Fish, what are you doing for the 4th? I don't really have any plans. My friends are all working, so just gonna fucking do a lot of weed, probably. Do not do Aurelia? No idea about Aurelia. I felt that. Yeah, it is what it is sometimes. We'll get together Sunday or Monday. That's when they're usually off. But for now, solo weed smoking. Well, I got my brother too. He's all right, I guess. He's an all right fella, I guess. 17 Elite 187. Welcome back to the TDR Naysayers. I've seen you around before, and you have the upgraded badge to prove it. Appreciate that. Enjoy those badges. Early access. Well, not early. Enjoy those badges. Private Discord channel. Members only posts. Members only videos. Green name tag. All the good stuff. And I am not ready to do this farm. I did not get any grenades. Didn't even swap my fucking stuff. God, I'm all over the place. Give me my sham. Give me my hunter comm. Give me some ammo. Fish Bro 6 greater than Fish Man 6. I've been trying to convince my brother to make a YouTube channel for a while, but he won't do it. I hope this isn't the run you're timing. No, I decided against it. I think that this would not be representative of the final quality. We should do a poll right now as who we should play as. Jack or Athena are the options that are relevant. I mean, I could do a poll. It's not going to decide anything, but I could do a poll just to see what you guys think. It would be cool to see what you guys think. Or at least it would be useful to know. Who should I play? for the pre-sequel 100% play through. We got Jack. We got Athena. We got, I'll do Wilhelm. And I'll put on, who's the last one? Claptrap. I'll just do the original 4. I'm not going to put Aurelia on there. Jack is DLC. Oh, Jack is DLC. Wait, who's the other guy? Oh, Nisha. Who gives a fuck about? She's literally a mob. She's a Borderlands 2 mob that you kill. I don't care. Nisha's not even real, dude. If you think I should play Nisha, put a 1 in the chat. Actual truth nuke on the stream. That's crazy. So we got one person thinks I should play Nisha. That sounds about right. That's about what I expected. DRT, I respect your opinion. You know, but it doesn't look like many people share your opinion. Oh, no, Grand Panoli does. 2 people do. Vidor Petinelli. Hold on, give me a minute. Vidor Petinelli. Yep, Vidor Petinelli Gomez. Thank you very much for becoming a TDR naysayer, man. I appreciate that. I did it again! No! I did it again. Don't worry, guys. Lightning fast. Best sub reaction, yes, sir. I don't know if I laid out your benefits for you, though. Enjoy that badge, enjoy that green name, enjoy your members-only emotes, enjoy your private Discord channel, enjoy your members-only videos, and enjoy your members-only posts, sir. Athena gives me Gal Gadget vibes. I don't know who Gal Gadget is. Gal Gadget. What a fucking name, dude. You'd have to play every character for their achievement anyway, right? I don't know. I don't know what the pre-sequel achievements are, but if I do have to do that, then I will do that. I had to play Axton in Borderlands 2. So yeah, you're probably right. BL2 had the same thing. Because the only one I didn't have complete was Axton's. Okay. Let's get the Sham, get the Hunter. And I didn't set the timer, so I won't count this run either for the timer. Just gotta remember to go and activate the fast travel. That's what I really gotta do. I remember how you hated Axton despite being a zero main. I never hated Axton. I just never played him. Fast travel, fast travel. I'll get it, guys. I'll remember this time, guys. I'm going to play some Elden Ring Night Rain. Have fun, everyone, and happy 4th to all the Patriots. Hell yeah, happy 4th, Star Killer. Thanks for stopping by, man. You enjoy that Night Rain. Would the Vault Hunter's relic help with the farm? It would, but the relic I've got on right now helps more, I think. I've got a rocket launcher stockpile relic. It gives me 75% more max launcher ammo, which means I have to spend a lot less time with the Logan's gun, which means I get more kills. So I think it's better than the loot relic, but honestly, we'd have to do some complicated mathematics to know for sure. I need to go get a degree in mathematics just so I can math out these Borderlands farms better. Nope, hovercraft. The issue with these skins is it's all hovercraft, almost always. The only thing I'm looking at with one of these skins is whether or not I know it. I'm not even looking at the skin itself. So we could get a duplicate world drop skin, and I probably wouldn't even realize it because I'm just looking at whether or not I've learned them or not. Just pointing that out there. So be careful, pay close attention to those skin names. You might see something wild when I run by. Hello, Martin. Welcome to the stream. BL2 is not the game that gets the math weirdos. No, we don't have enough math weirdos. There's only a few and they're on Reddit. But I can't think of a Borderlands YouTube channel that goes super in-depth on the math for stuff. Like Mr. Game Changer does, but he doesn't even have a YouTube channel. I'm sure there's a few channels out there that do, but they probably don't get as much attention as they deserve. I mean, I could try math it out, but what are your qualifications, Rosie? Not that I don't trust you, but I just, Are you qualified? I'm not qualified, I know that. Alright, now I need to save quick. I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd, okay, that's something. Do you have any college degrees? Do the timer, by the way? I will. As soon as I press the lever, I will. I'm gonna max out my rockets first. You need 4 people to complete a secret co-op trophy of the pre-sequel. Okay. I gotta hope by the time I get to that achievement, I've still got 4 viewers in my stream. Who knows? Took calculus in high school, but I failed the crap out of that class, so you won't be much help. Is basically what I'm getting at, or what you're getting at. All right, starting the timer now. Going well. It's going well. If Americans used pounds as currency, they'd all be rich. That's fucking awesome. That's a good one. Usually I don't stand for the America slander, but that one was so well written. That was good. That was good. Brits weigh themselves in rocks. Yeah, well, the British haven't advanced since 1776. Ever since then, it's been all downhill for Britain, but, still a good joke. By the way, Fish, you know the Discord's starting to grow because now we have some art scammers we're having to ban. I saw that. I saw Frosty had someone, like, he DM'd them and there's like, is this art commission? And then they're like, yeah. And he just said no. These guys aren't even trying to hide it. These scammers are so blatant these days. Okay. And that's over. So that was 2 minutes and 26 seconds, but since I was regenerating my rockets, it was probably a little bit less time than that. So let's keep that in mind. 2 minutes and 26 seconds on unlimited frame rate. That's how long we got. You got a DM from 1-2? Jesus. You're fighting a valiant fight. Keep those scammers away from our loyal community members. And everybody be weary. You never know. Discord is a dangerous place. Just be weary. It's the Brits' fault our system is so weird. It's the Brits' fault that America even existed. You know, you guys want to say all these bad things about America. You know, without Britain, we never would have been a country. We wouldn't have gotten shipped over here. We wouldn't have gotten taxed to shit. We wouldn't have been forced into the position we were forced into if it weren't for Britain. So I'm just saying, you don't like America. I know who to blame. I know who to blame, and it's not us. Both of you guys suck. Oh, big talk, AZ. Big talk. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me go to 60 FPS. We'll cap it at 60 FPS. Timer is started, and we'll see if the time is any different. Here in Brazil, we have an arresting team only for Discord. You have a Discord task force in Brazil to arrest Discord criminals? Wow. I did not know that. Are you being serious? Are you yanking my chain? Because that sounds just goofy enough to be true. I double did my video description? No, I didn't. I know for a fact I didn't. Whatever. Whatever. Disinformation. Slander. Don't look at it, guys. Don't look at it. Guys, don't... Guys, quit looking at it. It's true, they're making young people, oh my god, making young people mutilate themselves to be part of the community and live stream it. Fuck, dude. Yeah, Discord's not the greatest place. Well, thank you, Rosie, I appreciate that. Thank you for bringing back our spinning fish. Alright, that's it. And so that was 2 minutes and 14 seconds. So, but the thing is, last time, I think if I killed the mob sooner, it would have ended a bit sooner. So I don't know how much of a difference it makes, but it is possible that higher frame rate gives you a little bit more time. Not a ton more time, but a little bit. I'm going to keep mine at 120 for now. That's just what I like to have. Just the 3 world drop skins. That's right, Lommel. Every single other thing is done. This is a hell of a post-credit scene. Try changing graphics on uncapped. Jesus. I'll do it. That'll be the final test. God, this is a tragedy. What's up with Brazil and India around Discord? I don't know. I know India, like, got like widespread access to reliable internet somewhat recently. So that could be one of the reasons that India's more prevalent with it, because they're not as used to it. I don't know about Brazil, though. Don't know. What's that? Okay. So we are on lowest settings. Is this lowest? This looks pretty good. Is this really the lowest? Yeah. Okay, everything's the lowest. Unlimited frame rate, so we cannot get more frames than this. Reset the timer. Let's get some fucking rockets. Okay. And begin. I'm about to start my 100%. It's between Zero and Sal. Who would you suggest? Salvador. Play Salvador. If you care about your life in general, use Salvador. That's all I'd say about that. How did you enjoy Zero for this adventure? I mean, he's a versatile character, but Salvador is always better. Salvador make everything easier and faster. Because you can do the double bada boom jumping to travel, makes tons of farms way faster. You can just kill mobs in general faster. You're going to die less. I mean, I'd say Salvador is going to be your best bet, but you play whoever you'd like. Zero isn't versatile. He's worse, Axton. Well, he is pretty versatile just because of Boar. You know, Boar works out in a lot of situations. Plus, he's good with like B-hawking because of velocity, stuff like that. He can do a lot well, but not as much and not as well as Salvador, is what I will say. Boar, I guess. Oh, come on. Joseph, Zero is Boar. And that is that. That is 2 minutes and 13 seconds. So, yeah, myth busted. That's almost identical to the last run. That was 60 FPS. So that first one, the only reason it was longer was because I was regenerating my rockets when the mobs should have been dead. I think we can confirm. It doesn't really matter what your frame rate is. It's not going to change the elevator speed. Go. Turn on depth of field, see if it looks pretty. I'm scared of depth of field. What? That's off still. Where the fuck did it go? I don't like it. Turn it up. Scary. That's the wrong one. What does that do? That one might be good. Okay. Well, actually, let me look at the loot first of all. Nope. I'm sad Scooter died. Yeah. Yeah, me too. Garbage. Bullet decals, right? Who gives a fuck? Nothing. Jesus, where's the skins at, guys? Are we farming or what? I thought I was farming skins here. I have no ammo, goddammit. Forgot to check after the jump? I'm not sure what you mean. Okay. Ammo! There's gonna be some Iridian shtick where you can resurrect Maya. Interesting. Dude, I have a theory for Borderlands 4. I think that the Siren in Borderlands 4 is actually Ava, guys. That's my theory. That's my big bombshell for BL4. I think that Vex is actually Ava. They look, their faces look the same. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I was editing some of my BL3 footage and I just noticed something. I noticed something, I thought. Big misinformation. The big tank guy is the sire. Okay, so you think Ava is actually the big tank guy. Hey, this is my theory, guys. This is my fan theory. Okay, I don't know if it's true or not. Just woke up. Good morning, Mr. I don't know names. How did you sleep? Pretty sure Ava runs the Crimson Raiders. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, man. Ellie ate the other sirens to gain their powers. That's insane. That's horrific. For the first time in 11 days, I slept 9 hours. Hell yeah, Mr. I don't know names. You gotta be feeling refreshed then. Come on. You can call me Anch if that's easier. Anch. I'll try to remember that. Farm Jimmy for world drop skins at this point. I'm gonna have to find another farm, I think. Doing Magnes and Vases over and over might just kill me. Gonna need something else to throw into the mix here. Have to consult with the Oracle, Mr. Game Changer himself. See what the Seer can say to me. Isn't there a relic that ups rocket magazine size? There is, but not magazine size. It just gives you max ammo, and I've already got it on. Hatterax? I could give Hatterax another go, but like I said earlier, you know, who knows? Think Slaughterhouse? No, because I've already completed everything on every playthrough, so I can't do Finks on any playthrough. That would not work. I can't do any of the arenas. Nothing that's locked behind a mission. I could do Magic Slaughter. I could do like TVHM Magic Slaughter Badass round and farm that. Huh. I could do that. Why haven't I tried that? Farming on normal? Well, I was still one-shot everything on TVHM. That's not going to make a difference. Where the fuck is Read only? No, why would the round is repeatable, Rosie. You can repeat it forever. Read only wouldn't help me. So I could do this could be the farming route. Hold on a minute. Let's get the infinity back out. So we save quit, right? We do the vases. Get the Fable Tortoise Sniper on. And so that's step one of the farm. Yep, and we don't go down there because those are waste time. We get the badass round. That was a hell of a jump, Zero. Well done, Zero. I mean, it's just that easy, right? Now we're gaming. Now we wait for the mobs to come in. Yeah. And let me pop the sham on. And I won't even really need to regenerate rockets. Because I could just keep doing this. Keep shamming myself. It's going to start out slow, but it'll get more and more as the round moves on, you know what I mean? Okay, well this is a bit ridiculous. One wizard at a time. Come on now, we need more than this. Right now this is not worth it at all. It's just so comical how different it is in TVHM. If I was on UVHM, there'd be 50 mobs in here right now. TVHM, they send literally half a dozen mobs. Or, yeah, TVHM. Like, look at that. It was never anything like this when I did it on OP10 or UVHM. One mob at a time. They're sending one mob at a... I remember they would send a wall of archers and then start sending out fucking a horde of other guys. Like, what is this? This isn't even... This is nothing. Oh my god. It's actually one mob. No velocity. If you had ears, they're not spawning any. They never spawn mobs one at a time. Of course I'm one-shotting them. That's not what I'm surprised about. I'm surprised they can't send 2 mobs in unison. That's what I'm surprised about. Do it at level 80? I'll probably just die. That was a waste anyway. That was 2 mobs at once. Oh, 2 mobs at once again. They're getting brave. Back to onesies. Now we're picking up the pace. That was 3. Now we're talking. So look at that. Now that's more like it. That was like 20 mobs right there. So I guess wave 1 and 2 are just baby Weenie Hut Jr. And then once you get to wave 3, they actually start spawning the mobs. Huh. Clappy can go upstairs. Remember the Salt Flats Claptrap SDU chest? He wheeled up 5 steps. I don't remember that. I didn't even realize that. That is crazy though. Maybe that was a more advanced model. You know, maybe the one Claptrap that we have is a welfare model he can't climb. How many hours do you have on 0 now? A lot. I don't know the exact amount. Like 400 or 500 I think on this character, right around there. Yeah, this isn't it. I mean, I think we can just give up here. This is not going to be the farm. This will never be the farm. Have you been hydrating? Yes, I've got a monster energy right here. Very hydrated. Yup. Well. What's the live stream days? I don't really have particular days, Vitor, but I usually stream like 4 or 5 days in a row, then take a day or two off. Right around this time of day. Same time I started today. I still count that as a run. Going in there and killing a few mobs. Nothing. Okay. Let's go check out Hatterax again. I was over at Hatterax when I first started doing this farm, but I just didn't, I wasn't a big fan. We'll see if we can see it from a different light now that we've been getting punished over here at the Vases and Magnies for hours. All the way at the top, the burrows. Claptrap's a bitch. Hey, come on. Now what did he do to you? I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Claptrap either. He's quite the self-deprecator, but what did he do to you? Enjoy the failed mission objective, everybody. Oh, you people. Or no, not even you people. Joseph. Fuck you, Joseph. The mission log has now been tainted. You guys are actually gonna make me go and do that. This is why you shouldn't live stream, everybody. If you ever thought about live streaming, don't. This is what people are gonna do to you. This part sucks. This is the worst part about the Hatterax. Well, maybe it's not actually. This is the second worst part about the Hatterax farm. Running here. And we kill him. Even on TVHM, he's a tanky bastard. Okay. And then we got this massive, monstrous pile to look through. And that's not all of it. Fish, are you a fish with human powers or a human with fish powers? Both. And this is the thing I mean about this farm. Look at that. Look how fucking far the loot can go. You never know where your skin might be. So the launcher Relicon, yeah. Yeah, I do. I don't know. I really don't know. But what I do know is that I'm going to end the stream right here. Thank you very much for coming, everybody. I appreciate it. If you want to get notified when I go live, you can turn on YouTube notifications or join my Discord server in the description and go into the channel and check off the box to get notified for my streams. Very important step. Make sure you do that. But thank you for coming today, everybody. I appreciate it. Tomorrow, we're going to start out here in Hatterax's hole, and we're going to see if we can make this farm work. If we can't, maybe we'll try a few other ideas, and if we can't make any of those work, then we'll be right back to grinding the Vases and Magnies, which, you know, it is what it is. We got to get these motherfucking skins sometime. Thank you very much for coming yet again, and I will see everybody tomorrow.